When it came to recording our music video, we used the same two cameras that we used to take the photos for the Digipack and the website on, which was Grace's Canon D3 200 and Ellie's Canon PowerShot. So we used two different cameras to film a music video because it meant that when we were filming, we got more than one angle and it just saved time. So instead of having to refilm scenes and then take the video from different angles, we could make our actors only do the scene once, but then have two people recording from different angles. So it was a lot easier, and it made the music video a lot more easier to edit as well because then we had a range of different shot types to use. When we were in the studio, we used Grace's Canon D3 200, and then that's what we filmed the green screen scenes in college. And it was really easy to film this because we had all of the lighting set up just like we did with the Digipack, but we could as well play with the brightness. So as you can see here, in this little corner here, ooh, in this little corner here it's a little bit darker, and then over here it's a bit lighter because of the lighting. We didn't know at the time that it was different, so it was really to edit and really easy to edit and get rid of the actual green screen. When it came to editing, we just came over here to the effects button and then went down to keying, and then literally you just select keyer and you can drag it. I'm not sure if it's going to work here. I'll try and give an example. I'll just add it onto the end of here. Yeah, so you could literally drag the keyer effect over the top of the clip, and then it gets rid of the green screen. And as you can see here, you can still see a little bit of the light, but if you just jump here and then click fill holes, it eventually gets rid of it. So that was really easy, and we didn't really know at first how to get rid of the green screen, but I googled and watched some YouTube videos of how to get rid of it, and once I knew how to do it, it was really easy. And then you can literally take any image online, drag it in and just place it under, and then that becomes the new background for the clip. Then when we were filming outside, we used Ellie's Canon PowerShot. And we used this because this was the same day that we took the photos for our Digipack when we were in London. So we still had Grace's camera, but we were filming from different angles. So if you look, we have a front-facing scene here and then a side-facing one as well. So it was just a lot easier to get loads of different angles and loads of different clips in a quicker period of time. And we went back to London again to take some more shots for the video, because once we had all of the footage of our artist and we were putting it together, we realised that there were a lot of blank spaces in the song where nothing was really happening, and we didn't have enough footage to film that. So we went to London again just to film Graffiti. I'll just get it up here. Yeah, we went just to film some graffiti, and when we did, we used features like zooming in and out and panning and tracking in the graffiti so that it would go along with the speed of the music. So this is just an example of how we zoomed in and zoomed out, and then we would just pan the scene as well. And another really interesting thing that we did when we were creating the music video was, when we were filming, we wanted to make the video look professional, and in a lot of music videos such as Rihanna and Azealia Banks, they change focus a lot. So Grace googled how to get the change in focus, and basically what you had to do was you put your hand in front of the camera and wait until the camera is focused on your hand, and then you move your hand away really quickly. So as you can see, we did this quite a few times with the camera because it was playing up a bit, but if you see here, I don't think it's going to play. No, there we go.
The background then?
Yeah.
Yep, then press it.
So there, as you can see, it focused on your hand, and then it just looks very professional because the focus, it just looks like a professional feature that you'd see in another music video. And when we did go to London the second time, it got dark relatively early. So when we were filming, we got the flashlights up on our iPhones and shined it against the wall, as you can see on the graffiti here, just to make it stand out a bit more. But it also looked quite grimy, which we quite liked because it went along with the theme of our music video. So that was really helpful because there wasn't a light on the actual camera that we were using. We literally just got our phones out and used the light from our phones to film it, and I think it looks really effective. When it came to editing the music video, I used Final Cut Pro, and we have a separate Final Cut, on the Macs at our college, and I had a different version on my laptop. So we did most of the editing on my laptop because it's just a more updated version of Final Cut, and I did use it last year very briefly. Like, I didn't really go into much detail. I didn't know any effects were available. So once we did edit it, it did take a long time on Final Cut, but it was really helpful because it's quite easy, as you can see. So say that I wanted to cut this clip here, I can literally go trim, blade, and then it's clipped it for me. And that was really easy. And then other effects that we did was stuff like fading in and out, which just made the music video look a lot more professional. And then all of the effects here as well were really helpful. So when we got up the green screen footage, we decided that it looked better in black and white. So on the effects, where is it? Black and white here. You can literally just put any effect over the film that you want, and it just gives you a lot more options and can give many like different looks to the music video. So we thought that was really helpful. And then once we finished the music video, we had a better understanding of how to use Final Cut, as we were spending so much time on it and we were like doing so many different effects, and it really helped us, and I think that it made for a really professional looking product. So Final Cut was really helpful, but then other stuff like the different cameras that we used when we were filming were just really helpful because we already knew how to use a lot of the cameras and Final Cut, so we were just expanding our knowledge on how to use these new media technologies, and they were really helpful.